Welcome to another Friday Night Bricks. This is number 39. I am your host, Reed Yaeger. Chester B. Squirrel's hanging out in the tree. Today was not a good day for me. But, we'll start by saying, hey, even though it's a crappy day, I'm going to try and make it a fun stream. I actually went and stopped and picked up. I was going to try the theory, but I couldn't find a target that was, had boxes in the back. I was going to try the theory that you have a whole set in one row. But I picked up some CMFs. We'll open them up. Almost feels like there's a bag inside a bag, so it'll be kind of interesting, kind of like the unit kitties. I haven't opened any yet. I'll probably do that here shortly. Oh, I got my knife. That's a good thing. We'll wait till a few people join us tonight. Maybe talk a little bit about my day, which started at 4:30 this morning and did not start very good. But I'll wait until I get some more people in here. We have a couple viewers. If you're viewing, feel free to type in the chat. I always like and feel free to ask questions, whatnot. So, brick separator, perfect. Hey, Kittenville. Okay, that's fine. Eat that ice cream. Probably should eat something. I've been kind of running around. I think I only had lunch, and that was earlier today. We'll show it now, but we'll probably show it later too. I had a little bit of an accident this morning on my way to work at 4:30. I take 18151 on the west side. Oh, there's nobody watching. West side of Madison, and I take the ramp to 69. And the ramp had no sand on it, no ice. And so I hit the brakes and I slid and I went. So basically, I had a little fender bender with a signpost. The signpost is no longer standing. It is now laying on the ground. But I actually slid I actually was sliding and went sideways. So I slid driver's side down the end of the ramp, took out a sign. Luckily, I have all-wheel drive. I was able to drive out of the snowbank. That's the inside of the door, so we'll see how bad that is later on and whatnot and all that. But yeah, so pretty messed up. That was the way my day started. So, and then I got home. I got back from work, and my rear tire was flat. And I'm not talking just low. It was flat. Pulled it off, and it was a flat bottom of a tire. It was pretty bad. So, but yeah, so I had been driving around all afternoon. I drove over to Farm and Fleet. They checked it. The rim is damaged. The rim was damaged. So I needed to go get a rim. Went to a junkyard on the far west side, Schmidt's, great place. Their towing services towed me twice already with the van since I've been back in Madison. But I was able to get a rim. It's not the one that looks just like mine, but it'll work, and I'll use that. Eventually, I'll probably have to switch tires, but right now it's going to go on the tire that's with the rest of them, and it'll look weird. And then eventually it'll be a spare underneath and get rid of a donut, throw the donut in storage or something, because I got a spare tire somewhere. My dad might have found me another rim. So been a rough day, got a headache, just been nonstop. I've been nonstop since about 4:30 this morning. So kind of a crazy day. I don't know how late we'll stream. Actually, Farm and Fleet just called a little while ago. I dropped it off at like 5 something. It's done now, but technically their service is closed and it's cold outside tonight, so I'm not going to change it anyway. So, but I figure, and that was Mr. Hinkle, and I might have to mute my mic at some point. Okay, so Hinkle's not coming in. So I'll see if someone joins in. If anybody's in the chat, and you want to join in, or if you've been here before and you didn't get the invite, let me know. I can maybe try and get you in here. But I guess we'll start. We'll start opening up some of the figs. I tried feeling a few, and then I'm like, you know what? It's gonna take too long. I was like, I'm going home. I get my stream going. So we'll open it up and let's see. Oh, and there is a bag inside of a bag. So that is, oh, you know what? And it's just the minifig parts. So it's not even the accessory. So the accessory's loose in here with the instructions and a white plate. Perfect. It'll go good with my snow. I need that. That's good. That's perfect. So we looks like we got the Swamp Monster to start with. I mean, I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of the Monster Fighter sets. I think I still have a bunch that are still sealed somewhere. I got some of the small ones. I think the one that had this is. Oh, this, I don't know if this is the same guy. I have to look and see. So, but yeah. So there's one. I mean, they look good. I mean, I bought them. I mean, you know, these ones I think are gonna be more popular than others. Obviously, if people are finding them, you know, like let me know in the stream. I found them at one of the Targets. Yeah, the Target on my side of town over. He didn't even say where it is. I'm done. I think shopping there. Oh, look at this. They even sealed. They sealed this. They put tape on it. They sealed the instruction. They sealed the instructions. Oh, we got like a special thing in here or something, or is it just that big that it needs to be thing? Because I mean, I heard rumors that if you pull down, if you do a whole row in a sealed box, you're supposed to get a whole set. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. I only found these in one store. I actually found them earlier today, and I was working, so I didn't buy them. So, you know, one viewer. Oh, this one. Now, what's funny is that one came in a bag, which I'm wondering if that's coming from a different manufacturing place. Might be coming from a different Mexico or wherever. Maybe different places are doing different parts. Because this one, Wild Style, had. She was not in there at all. So let's see, what do we got here? What's this? So that's her hood. Yep, and she obviously, because of the arrows on this one, she is actually not going to have a hood like she's had before. Like her, oh, actually, that doesn't have the hood anyway. So it's got her little. Oh, and you know what's wild is look at that, the little thing. Hey, Nerd Brick. This actually is attached to that. That's kind of interesting. Did you get an invite, Nerd Brick? Or are you on my? Let's see here. I think I had your email, didn't I? I can send an invite. Let's see here. Let me hide my code just in case one of you guys just visits and I drop my phone in front of you. Oh, let's see here. Friday Night Bricks email list. Haven't used it in a while. Yeah, let's see here. I'll just send you a straight invite from here. We'll see how it works. Actually, I'll actually send you one of each. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, wow. Oh, I got a headache. Actually, do I have my aspirin in here? Are they in my coat? I'll take an Advil real quick here. Give me a second here. I'm fighting this headache, and I don't think I actually was at Target. I should have bought some snacks. At least something other than truly like sugar-coated freaking junk food. So, Nerd Brick, I sent you an invite. Oh, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you for sending an invite.
Oh, yeah. You're probably, I mean, I've got an email list I keep forwarding on Yahoo, and I probably just need to add you. I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
Working on some World War II stuff tonight, some military.
I'm actually working on something else. I've been watching a TV show, and I'm going to build something like with that. So.
That's cool.
So what are you doing besides undoing or opening mini?
That's probably it for right now. I'll probably need to build a box for some figs. I got some figs a while back from a friend. for a trade we did, and so I'm gonna probably list those on eBay. Get some operating capital going on right now. So well, looks like I got a Tin Man. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at Tin Man. He's got.
I haven't gotten any of the new sets yet.
Benny Space, I think, is the only one I've gotten, along with these guys since they came out today. So, no, and it looks like it comes with 2 extra neck pieces, which is kind of wild. 2 extra neck pieces. There we go. That finally, and a nice silver. Hey, dude, Jude, a nice silver, and it comes with 2 hearts too. He gets 2 hearts. You get an extra heart, so that's kind of always nice. He's on search for a heart. Not only does he get 1, but he gets 2. So he gets some extra parts. That's kind of cool.
Wait, the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, that one?
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz are in here. So you got Tin Man, Lion, Scarecrow, and Dorothy and Toto. So pretty cool.
Oh, okay. I've seen Dorothy, but
yeah, I mean, somebody just, I think it was just a posting somewhere of the Wizard of Oz characters. Someone posted them somewhere. So now obviously the topic of discussion last night was on the on Building Live with Brick5 was the fact that he actually just was just passing by Madison just this week, and the sad thing was I didn't actually look at my text messages until it was too late. See, this guitarist, she's actually part of a bag. Hers is in a separate bag except for her tail. So, but yeah, so he was close by, and I just didn't think anything of it until it was too late. And I'm like, they're probably going to have driven across town, met up with him, but is what it is. So this one comes with an extra mic. So you can't complain about the little extra pieces here and there. I don't know how she sings and plays the guitar at the same time. I don't know.
Multitasking.
Yeah, well, I guess. So it looks like, I'm guessing Kevin's watching. Looks like Dude Jude's watching. Not sure. Kittenville might be. He's watching. He's eating ice cream too, so I'm not sure.
I was just eating.
Huh?
I was just eating Chinese food.
So, and these bags are bigger too. These bags are more like the Unikitty size bags, which, you know, I guess it's fine. Oh, Shiny's here. Shiny's late. No, Shiny, you're not late. I was late. I don't think I got it running till I don't know what time, 7:05 or something. It's been a day. Let me pull out my phone and show you my wonderful start to my morning at 4:30 this morning. Let's see here. Albums order. This is what the stop. Oh, actually, let me put myself on the big screen. This is the beautiful side of my driver's door on my van. So I T-boned a sign that is no longer there. It was a wooden post. Luckily, it gave way. So that, and then of course when I get back from work at, I don't know, noon, my back tire was flat, and so I've been running around trying to get that fixed. So, but yeah. So Shiny, you are not late.
Dang, at least you're okay. No, it was the wooden.
Yeah, I mean, what was funny was, I've been driving for so long. I've been driving for like 30 years or so, and so it's one of those things where, I mean, the wildest thing of all is the fact that I don't hit moving vehicles. I hit like non-moving things. So that is probably my, I don't know, 3rd or 4th post that I've hit. And so I hit one at the bowling center. I've hit a tree in front of the CUNA Mutual thing out on around here. And so, I mean, I've hit my fair share of stuff like that. But But yeah, I've never hit moving vehicles. I mean, somebody's hit me. Somebody T-boned me in an apartment parking lot once.
Oh wow.
So that was entertaining. Okay, why doesn't Benny's helmet want to go on? There we go. Now, this is what every space person needs. A space tool chest with the space logo on it. That's what every spaceman needs.
Even though I'm not a space fan, I definitely have to agree with that.
So, yeah, I mean, and it just kind of sucked because, I mean, it's been really cold here lately and everything else. And so, I mean, this was the first day. It wasn't quite as cold as the last couple days, so it was nice. But I don't think the ramp was sanded. The ramp was in pretty shoddy shape. I've never had any problems on the ramp. And as if you're a good driver, you're supposed to slow down on the ramp, not on the highway. So I slowed down on the ramp and I just hit ice and just you know, I mean, I'm going and I'm like, and I started going and I turned sideways and yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping the door and everything is pretty much the majority of it. I haven't had a chance to really look at it. We're supposed to have an 80-degree shift from yesterday, so it's supposed to be 40 degrees or something tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get a chance to go out and look. You know, it'll be much better than neg 40, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, at least it's getting warmer.
Oh, I got an Emmett. Look at this. I'm getting. Yeah, I should put his legs on backwards. That's the way Emmett should be. He's just. I got to see the movie too, so I'll have to go see that. Well, probably won't see it next Friday because I'll stream, and so I'll probably go see it. Probably go see it Saturday night, maybe. So if any of the Madison people are watching the stream, which I don't think there are any yet, or if they do, you want to go see it, let me know. So 6 different. That's good. Those may be the 6 that I felt because I think no. I think I felt the crayon. I think I felt the giant crayon. So I might need a couple of because they're purple.
I wasn't a huge fan of like the original Lego movie.
Huh?
I wasn't really a big fan of like the original Lego movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the first one's pretty good. I guess it'll be interesting to see how this one stacks up. And the first one, if you haven't seen the first, and for the people who haven't seen the first one, I'll have to probably go see it just to or refresher. Dang it. Yeah. I'm not going to build this. This is another Benny. I'll just leave that and maybe send that to somebody or trade with somebody if, you know. Yeah, we were Wednesday and Thursday. We were the minus. I think we might have hit. Wednesday we had. Well, this is a wild style. Looks like. Yeah, another wild style. That's bad. So I got 2 dupes already. But I mean, Wednesday we had wind. Thursday we didn't have wind. Today it was cold, but it got nicer near the afternoon. No wind. Wasn't really super bad. But on Wednesday, I got to my first stop, and in the end, I got an Emmett. Dang it. So Emmett, Benny, and Wild Style so far repeated. That's not a good way to start. If anybody's picking these suckers up, I'm gonna have to think about seeing who wants to trade. Oh, for trading for CMFs, if you don't already have other CMFs, I like trans black, 1x2 and 1x1 plates. If you don't have any of those, I do. 1x2 clear plates are always never bad. So, okay, I have the crayon guy, and I felt him. It's the right.
Black.
Huh?
I have normal black. I don't have trans.
Yeah.
I need that usually 1x2s.
Yeah. See, these are the new elements I'm using for texturing of the castle. So the 1x2 trans black plate.
Yeah.
And then a 1x1 trans black plate. Actually, Brick Vibe's I bought some stuff and we're working on a trade. He's gonna send me some. So the purple's one of my colors, so this is kind of cool.
I just want some to do a Vietnam build, and I want to use those for the water.
Actually, what would have been even cooler for this is if they had done a purple head. A purple head inside the purple crayon would have been absolutely perfect.
Oh yeah.
I'd say Shiny probably check check your targets. I mean, now the one target I hit had them. The other target I hit didn't have them. But somebody in the back says, "Oh, they're usually up at the register." So I went up to the registers. Nothing, just Harry Potter. Just tons and tons of Harry Potter. And then, of course, actually what's sad is I actually was so far looking for these guys that they had some of the party ones, the party CMFs. I could have looked for a couple more dragons. Not that I need any more, but could have looked for a few. Oh, this one. Oh, looks like this is Miss Scratch and Post. I guess that's a good thing. So I'm okay. I'm up to 2, 4, 6. I can count. I'm up to 8 different, 3 repeats.
Okay, I got like a new little thing for my setup now, or my setup looks way better.
Setup of. Oh, hold on. Let me put you on the big screen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually had a big one of those suckers, one of those big sorting things. I had a big one. I had to get rid of it when I moved, but and then those small bins there, the red and the white one there. Yeah, those are what I use, and I use index cards and fold them, like the 3x5s, fold them, and then actually each bin becomes 3 bins, and so and those are the only ones I really kept. Anything other than bins I had, except for the really tall 8-bin Sterilites that are really old, those I kept. But I got rid of most everything else. And those small ones that are over in my storage, so at some point I'll have to go get them. Oh, dang it. I got another party rocker. There we go. We're 4 duplicate. Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of the Harry Potter. I don't really want to buy any more right now. Not unless some of them go up in value, but
yeah, I got Graves, surprisingly.
yeah, I ended up with, ooh, you know what? I just used my knife to open this, and gosh, I hope I can cut that. This is a different one. This might be, I don't know who this is. This is the Hawaiian one. I didn't get her skirt, did I? And she's mostly in a bag except for the skirt. Another extra mic. So we're gonna be a singing party. And I forgot to mention too, for some of if there's any of my viewers in the Wisconsin area, my nephew plays for Fall River, the Fall River Pirates. They're taking on undefeated Randolph tonight out in Fall River, home game. Probably be out there if I wasn't streaming. So that's kind of cool. We'll see. Hopefully I think they lost the last time they played them at Randolph. Hopefully maybe they'll give them their first loss tonight. If my nephew's hot, I mean he can put up some points. I think the high I've seen him while I've been at one of his games was 19 points.
Dang.
So, yeah, he's a little taller than I'm 6'3". I think he's like 6'4". The tallest on the squad. He's only a junior too, so he's.
Are you talking about basketball?
Basketball, yeah. Basketball, yeah. Well, and there's also a Wisconsin Maryland game tonight too. So my mom and my dad are at that game. So lots of basketball tonight, and I'm streaming and whatnot. So
I'm not a huge sports person. I'm not a huge sports person.
I watch college sports, so basketball, football. I don't know. I bowl and I play golf, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're up to 2, 4, 6, 9, and there's 20 in this thing. So that's so I can afford one more duplicate, and then I might have a chance at all of them. If not, I'm gonna be a little. I thought I felt maybe a giraffe, so we'll see. It'd be nice to get all the Wizard of Oz ones. So, well, and another thing too is shiny. Maybe what I'll have to do is actually, where's my receipt? Actually, I took a picture of the receipt. Maybe I can give you the numbers to maybe you can go and see if they've got them in the back. You know, that might be the other thing too, is they could maybe be in the back room too. I have to ask for them. I think here, let's see. I don't know what number they need. But if you want to go in there and just maybe take this number 204-001379, that's what it rang up at the register, and maybe see if they can search by that number. What is that? So, actually wrong place. 204-001379. Actually, the store real close to me, that's what they asked for. They asked for me like some code, and I'm like, I don't know. You don't even have it on your online. Oh, look at that, another crayon. I'm gonna leave that in the bag, but that one I might, since purple is my favorite color, that one might end up getting opened. We'll see. So it looks like I got 3 viewers. So we're starting a little slower tonight. I'm not sure where everybody's at tonight. Kind of hoping Buttchop or somebody to jump in. 2.
Yeah,
give us some comfort. And I might get hopefully I'll get a call from. It might come tomorrow, but there's the giraffe. Probably get a call from the police department when I go check they hopefully find the sign. So, and he's just really tall, really tall. So it's one really big piece for the giraffe head.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Mariann.
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm eating some dinner first.
That's okay. That's fine.
So did you just get all the collectible minifigures?
Yeah, I got some today. Probably shouldn't have bought them after my accident this morning, but you know.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, I tried slowing down on the ramp heading to work, and there wasn't any sand or any salt, and hit some ice and tried counteracting, and ended up going sideways into a snowbank, taking out a wooden sign, or a wooden based sign, luckily, and then did that, and that was at 4:30 this morning. But I mean, I was able to get out of the snow drift. I mean, I have all-wheel drive, so that wasn't a factor. But and then I had a flat tire, and that I went and bought a cheap rim, and so that was dropped off at Farm and Fleet. I don't know, hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, probably 2 hours ago, when because I've been running around all day since 4:30.
Wow.
Nothing, damn it. Yeah, so I've got 10 unique ones so far, and I've got 6 duplicates. Now, somebody rumored, I think, Brick5 said, supposedly if you find a sealed case, supposedly you just pull a whole row, that's supposed to be a whole set. And I mean, they had 2 open cases there, and
I've heard that, but I've also heard that that's not entirely true. Just like the other's brick got 4 of one and 2 of another character.
Yeah, so it might be just how they put them in there. I mean, it's probably a machine too, so you just never know. Oh, another giraffe. So I mean, it's like I've got some that maybe people might want, some of, or maybe if they get some, or people start watching them, definitely if you get these, you get duplicates, I'll put them in the comments in terms of what I've got for duplicates, and if there's people looking and they want to get them. But I think they just hit Target shelves today, because I've been looking for a while, and look at that, another guitar.
Well, today or yesterday was the official allowance opening day.
Yeah, they're still available on the Lego website, so I mean, they probably have a ton of them. So, but the one Target had them. The Target close to me didn't have them. They asked me for the code, which I didn't have because it wasn't even on their website at their location. I guess I could have checked a different location while I was there. Oh, this looks like a different person. This looks like Scarecrow. Yeah. I got 2 of the Wizard of Oz.
So did you just grab them? You didn't check?
No, I started feeling a little bit, but I mean, I picked these up literally about an hour ago. So I was running behind to get the stream going and everything else. So I went to one Target, and I wasted 20 minutes. I was originally going to this Target because I'd been there earlier today when I was working, but I didn't buy anything. The guy's like, you could have just bought them, and probably should have, but didn't. And so basically, I went to this one, but I wasted so much time at the other target that I just wanted to just get down there and grab them. I mean, I'm pretty good at feeling them, and probably could have felt them, but I mean, I probably wouldn't have started till 7:30 or so, and I didn't really think that was extreme. I mean, if I was gonna do that, I would have gone to my nephew's game out somewhere. This looks like this has got. This might be. I don't know what this is. We'll open it. This could be Abe. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Ralph. You might have an invite.
It looks like they're pretty simple to figure out just by what they are.
Yeah, and some of them have the inside bag. Some of them have the inside bag. Like maybe the pieces are coming from another place, and then the accessories.
That's why I think they just changed manufacturers. That's why they've got the inside bags.
Well, that or they're coming from a different area. So maybe some parts are coming from China, some are coming from the Czech Republic or something. Maybe they're being packaged in a certain place. I don't know. I mean, they'll never tell us, but I mean, it kind of what's in. So I did get an Abe. That's kind of cool.
Cool.
I mean, that's always a good one to have. I mean, I got an extra crayon, and purple being like I said earlier. I mean, like the Scarecrow got a tan head, the Tin Man got a silver head. I don't know why they didn't just make a purple head for the crayon. I mean, that'd be perfect. I mean, then she's got a yellow head in there. It's like, I guess, I don't know. I know they make purple heads because I've been tempted to order them on lug bulk here or there.
Well, heck, isn't the Overwatch chick, isn't she got a purple head?
Oh, did she? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I know they're CMFs, but to make them even that much cooler, that much more unique, I mean, to me, that might be what I might do. I might have to order some purple heads and and just get a custom face. Have Kevin or something design me a couple unique faces.
That'd be cool.
That, or I'll just give myself give my Sig Fig a purple head and another Emmett. So I'm up to like 3 Emmets, I think. That's okay.
Is there anything special about Emmett that's different than the original Emmett?
No. Well, he's got the headset built into his hair. I mean, maybe his phone piece is pretty cool, but I don't know. Let's see here. Ralph, I'll just send you one through here too. So let's see here.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the headphones. That's the hair piece is different. That's what it is. And the headphone piece is custom printing. I mean, new printing.
Yeah.
I've been sorting a massive amount of tiles all day.
Yeah. So Ralph, there's Ralph. How's it going, Ralph?
Hi, Ralph.
Howdy, howdy.
Hopefully you're doing better than I am. How much snow you guys getting out there?
Not so much the snow, it's the cold.
Well, that's what we've had the last few days. It warmed up today, but I T-boned a sign this morning on the way to work.
Supposedly we're going to get a lot of rain here tomorrow.
Well, I got an extra one of those swamp creatures. This isn't going very good. This is going pretty bad.
Which,
Huh?
what series are you getting into there?
I'm into I got the CMFs. So I picked those up earlier.
Huh.
So I mean, they were at the Target. I hit one of the Targets earlier today. Oh, another freaking guy? Are you kidding me? I don't think I even need to open him. Only one has a whip, right? I'll leave him sealed. I'll get those stickers. I had stickers the other day. Where did they go? I see them, and then I don't see them when I need them. See them when I don't need them. Isn't that how everything goes in our collection? You find it when you don't want it?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
And then you want it, you can't find it. Oh, there they are. They're buried. I see them. They're on my desk. They're in a good spot. I guess I could have felt some of the other ones. I wouldn't have to open them up, but that's okay. I'll put this little Avery little thing on here. These little stickers. Oh, I don't have to open it. This is, what did I say? This is swamp creature. So,
From the purple.
huh?
Nothing, being sarcastic.
So, where all my pens go? Oh, I lose a pen again? Oh my god! It's probably laying out in the driveway out there somewhere. Beautiful. And that's another duplicate. Let's see what this guy is. Let me feel him and see if I can figure out who he is before I open it up. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to say that's a wild style. I can feel her bow and feeling the feeling all the rogues when they were out in that one series. I know what a bow. I know what a quiver. It's the quiver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's crazy. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 duplicates. I bought 25 and I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's not right. I thought
This is why I just feel them out and make sure I get what I want.
I could have sworn I bought 25. Oh yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Yeah, 13 dupes and 12 originals. So I didn't even get 50% or more. Not much M-Lego. I didn't start till 5 after. I've been opening the CMFs. I found them. And I didn't feel them all. I guess I should have, and then started the stream later. That would have saved me a bunch of grief. So I'll probably be typing in the comments what I got for duplicates. So if people find them or trade, let me know. Especially if you're getting CMFs and you're good at feeling them. I'm definitely interested in trading for the rest of them.
Well, I can always
the dinosaur hunter is going to be popular because he's got that blue little dinosaur. That'd have been a cool one to get.
Yeah, I'd like to have a bunch of those dinosaurs.
Yeah.
No, I can easily find what I want pretty much in almost all the series. I think the only one I've had like an issue with was when the Simpsons one came out. The Doctor and the Homer kind of felt the same.
Yeah, they sometimes do that. Yes. And actually, Shiny, yes, I did get an extra giraffe. I was just getting ready to write down what I had extras of. Wild style. Swamp creature. And I opened some, just the package. I didn't open the bag inside. Swamp creature. Oh, crayon. The crayon guy I might keep. But maybe not. Let's see. And then I don't know what she's called. Rock cat. I guess we'll call her the rock cat. I guess I don't know what her name is. Other swamp creature. The thing is, though, too, if people get good at feeling them, I mean, then you don't have to get certain ones. Emmett. I think that's another. Well, that's the. This is giraffe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got another one of the rock cats. Looks like. Another Emmett. Not fun. Not fun to get duplicates. And they're open, so if I can't return them to Target.
Build a really big construction site. Put all your
Oh, I got an extra Benny. Let's see here. What's this one? And another Emmett.
How many Emmets are you up?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another Rock Cat, I think. Is that right? Did I get 4 of her? Oh, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, I'm sure people would be willing to trade or you could sell them.
Yeah, that's what I said. People who are watching the stream, just put in the comments if you've gotten some of these and you got extras. I'll start a trade system here, you know, trading, whatnot. I mean, there's nothing else too. I've got multiples. So it's, you know, so if you're missing a couple of them, I mean, that's, you know, it's another thing too, is I've got some. I'll have to just go hunt tomorrow or something. They had a bunch. It's just, you know, we'll see if they might hit the other target now that I have the number. Maybe say, okay, can I get a case to dig through? And then go find like the toddler area where there's no people, nobody shopping, and go through the box over there. In an area no one's shopping. Definitely not the toy area where I get people, oh, are those? I'm like, and then I have to go, yes, they are, but I'm digging through this box right now. Go get your own.
I'm too nice. I usually find them for people and get what they need.
And I have to build a holder for a couple figs I'm gonna sell. Kind of wide. We're back home, grab some plates. So Ralph, what are you working on tonight? Other than showing us sideways?
Yeah, sideways.
Huh?
I've actually been asked to build a superhero play for the ice here. I'm building a bunch of stuff to play right car. When I get done with that.
Okay. Yeah, you're a little choppy. What's that for?
All right. The restaurant where I put on my Christmas art play at every year, they asked me to come back here in February, put in a play for ice super. I'm pulling out all my unbuilt super, put them together and put them.
Am I the only one that's hearing Ralph is choppy, or?
No, he's completely choppy. I can't hear him hardly at all.
Hey, Ralph, why don't you just try and turn off the video and see if your audio clears up?
Okie
Up at the top there.
How's that?
Oh, that's much better.
Perfect.
Not that we don't want to see you, but we couldn't hear you.
All right, well, I'll switch it on and off. How's that sound?
That works.
So I don't know how much of that you heard, but basically I was asked to come back and put in another display at the restaurant where I normally put on my Arctic display and Christmas Lego display. So this year there's an ice fest in the area where cut up ice blocks, that kind of thing.
That's cool.
I'm putting in a superhero ice extravaganza funland Lego display. So
Yeah, we heard most of it. A lot better than it was in the video. So
cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
it just might be the fact that it's just, you know, if you're on the DSL or whatever, just or satellite or whatever, it just doesn't like you.
Well, that wouldn't be a first.
Or is it maybe the weather there? Because the weather's messed up. It might affect the signal.
Well, I'd have to be in a remote part of Colorado. All of that is a possibility at this point.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Well, I don't know when it'll be online and available, but I was actually interviewed for a podcast on Wednesday.
Cool.
Yeah. It's actually a friend I met at Disneyland when I was there for Bricks LA in Pasadena. She's a friend of a friend of a friend. But she happens to live pretty close to me here in Utah. And she's got a podcast, so it's kind of fun. And then we ended up going to a Sundance film because she volunteers for the Sundance Film Festival. That was kind of interesting.
It's always cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did my first show of 2019 for WISLUG last weekend. That was cool. Took a small percentage of Hope Castle with me, a 3x3 square. So
yeah, the pictures looked fun.
Yeah, see the old keep and all that. That was kind of cool. That's kind of neat to do that. So. Gotta have fun.
Well, my next show is Bricks Cascade, so that's in about a month.
There you go.
Yeah. I just registered because I'd forgotten to register earlier.
Yeah.
I'm bad about that.
I thought I had white 1x1 somewhere, but I have no idea. Yeah, I ordered those. Oh, yeah, I ordered those from Lego. That's right. I ordered some. Ordered some pieces, and then of course, Ralph. What's funny is I ordered some unicorn horns, and then realized we had them on lug bulk last year, and I ordered some, and I'm like, oh.
What color did you order?
Huh?
What color did you order?
White. Well, I ordered white and purple through Lego, but we had white on our lug bulk last year, and it sure is. I'm looking at the list. I'm going, oh, we had those on lug bulk last year. That's really good. Now I just got to figure where the heck they're at. They've been somewhere. They've been in storage, but you know, it was kind of wild that I realized, oh yeah. Not only that, I ordered like 300 of them. I got another 100 from Lego. So.
Yeah, I generally order in packs of 100 or multiple hundreds.
Yeah, so I did some 1x1s. Hate wasting them on this, but that's okay. Is what it is. What it is.
What are you working on, Reed?
Oh, I need to build some cases. I got some special limited edition figs. I'm going to try and raise some capital, seeing how I'm actually having issues with my vehicle now. So I'm going to... They actually sell for decent amounts. So I'm just going to try and... put my last pair out on the internet. So, oh, hey, Brickbender Underworld, welcome to the stream. Another Friday. Yeah, I had to bow out of Brawling Live with Brick5 last night to concentrate on my bowling, but don't think it really mattered too much. But
hey, Reed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my video on.
Your video's off, yeah.
So this that boat that you bought? You got pretty cheap?
Yeah.
I've got 4 of them. I spent $25 a piece on.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, I managed to get to the local Walmart when they did their closeout. Quite a number of sets, pretty cheap.
Wow, I might have to see if there's some stuff I can trade you for a second yacht, maybe.
Oh, yeah, we can open negotiations on that.
I might have to start over because these plates aren't yet. These plates aren't white; they're yellow. So I don't know. They must have been part of my used plates. I can't do that.
Hydrogen peroxide. I'm soaked for a couple of days.
Oh, you still need some Crocs?
Always need Crocs.
Well, I know I have Crocs. I do have Crocs.
Yes, but will you park with them? That's the question.
They're Crocs. I mean, you know, they're filthy beasts. I suppose I could part with a few of them. They haven't really helped the cause too much lately, so I probably could part with them.
Well, you know, you did move to the Great White North, so that has something to do with it.
Yeah. The ice bears and the saber-tooths have to hold their own right now. Well, that's the thing, is you're going to have to take on. See, the thing is, though, I actually opened the door for you because now you can take on Jeanette and her castle now. I opened the door for a new army to take out all those filthy ninjas and all their crazy dragons.
Well, there's also a large army of Friends characters that has mysteriously appeared, so they have to send that out as well.
Who the heck? Somebody had that. I can't remember who has that. Who has that? Is that Noah or somebody? Who's got that?
It's actually a combination of people, but it's essentially led by, of all folks, the great Technic builder, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. I was going to say him, and then I was like, yeah.
No, that is his thing.
Yeah, but Jeremy only builds in Technic, so I don't know how worried we really need to be of an army from him. So
I don't know. Them catapults are pretty awesome.
I'm not shaking in my boots quite yet. Actually, this will probably actually work better. Yeah. So, but that's cool. I mean, you know, the void is being filled from Reed's departure. You know, that's.
We will continue to have that across.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping I'd find more of them, but you know, kind of hoping I'd stumble upon some more at like the Family Dollars, but I'm sure they probably got liquidated within the last couple of years. So.
Sure.
I don't know if I have any 1x6 white panels around here anymore.
So, Reed, do you end up planning on actually setting up a Lego room?
At my mom's house,
Yeah.
I really like being alive. I don't really want to die anytime soon, so probably not. No, I mean, I think what's going to happen is I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a second storage this spring, maybe 2 close to each other, and then I can store stuff in one and build in the other. That way I can set out the whole Hope Castle and be able to do some building with that and stuff like that. So
So now your storage thing, is yours temperature controlled, or did you just get one that's?
No, it's not. But Lego, I shouldn't be too worried about the Lego. So be more worried, huh?
If it's not built up together, it's not too bad. But when it's built, because Lego expands and contracts, it's not as bad when it's not glued. But you might want to think about that.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, the stuff by the door might be the most susceptible right now. That's kind of not totally controlled, but it is what it is at this point. It's kind of water under the dam. I mean, there's a lot of snow in front of it too, so it's probably not super, super cold, but yeah, it is what it is. I'd be more worried about my LPs that are out in storage and stuff like that. But even then, I haven't played those in close to a decade or two, so I'm not too worried about those either. So it's just.
Have you thought about looking at office space? Finding some inexpensive office space somewhere?
I might think about that. I might think about that at some point. Just, with all that, or even think about just even doing that, but having like some retail hours where I can actually maybe sell some stuff too. You never know. That might be a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that would probably be a better option, honestly, for you. Plus, I mean, if you actually, once you get the foundation all set up fully, it would be a good, like, home base in a sense for the foundation.
Yeah, I'll have to work on that a little bit. I was looking at something like that even when I was in Denver, type kind of almost something where I could actually rent like something like that and actually live there too in the back or something. But it was for a while there. I mean, the retail space was pretty dang close to being as cheap. So, okay, let's see, where am I going to put this shield? So yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'd only be paying. Yeah, I mean, I mean, the problem is then you're still paying all the electric for that too. So you're probably not gonna find a spectacular deal on all that, but you never know. So.
Well, that's going to have a lot to do with location. You find yourself at places in old industrial areas, old warehouse, probably get fairly. But I would definitely shop around. You might even find someone who's got a place to sub around. Please.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
Or you can come to Victor and I'll come to you.
Yeah, I think I'll be staying here for a while.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Well, the nice thing is they think my towers are all done, so I don't have to do any more tower work before Brickworld. So I think that's a good thing. Still have to probably look at, well, I mean, it's a collaboration this year too, so I got to figure out what we're doing for that. It's gaining ground in terms of what we're thinking of doing, but we'll see.
So find me so I don't have to go look it up. When is Brickworld? What month?
June. It's Father's Day weekend or whatever. So, yeah, I actually already asked for it off from work. I'm already registered. And then, of course, I mean, the conversation in WISLUG has been medieval collaborative, so I'm pretty much part of that too. So we'll see.
So what are you talking about? Brickworld Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna do a collaborate. Since I'm part of WISLUG, they're doing a collaboration. And hey, Josh, welcome to the stream. And so basically, it's one of those things where they're gonna do they're talking collaboration. And I figured, well, I got Hope Castle. I'd be willing to, be part of that. I mean, the first time since it's been built, it's been part of collaboration, so it'd be kind of cool. Now the big thing will be trying to talk him into seeing who's willing to go to the floor. So That would be the cool thing. If we could be down near the floor where more kids can see it, that would be super awesome, but we'll see. Not hold my breath. I think a lot of people like being on tables and stuff, but well, tables hide our stuff. I think we almost have to be on tables because otherwise we can't hide all our bins. So
Right.
that's kind of the problem. Unless they could give us some table, and you know, it depends on what kind of inside area too. If there were inside areas where we could like build on or something, we could throw stuff underneath that would maybe work. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see what everybody wants to do. It's not up to me. I'm the new guy. I'm the new guy on the block. So
It must feel weird a little bit.
huh?
So that must feel a little bit weird being the new guy on the block.
New guy, yeah, the new guy that's actually come from pretty much running a lug. Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that here in Utah because I still haven't really been to too many meetings yet.
Well, and I do like how they're doing stuff here. There's a guy that's really good with HTML and stuff, and they've built their website is freaking awesome. So they've got their lug book built into their incentive program and everything, and it's pretty cool. I mean, they've been doing their yearly incentive stuff lately. Mine hasn't worked, so. But with the individual bricks going away, I think a lot of their grab bag stuff has pretty much been. I think they're gone anyways. Everybody wants all the last of those little pieces, you know, since they're disappearing. So
Right.
it's like no longer part of the support part of programs for lugs anymore. The 2x4s and the individual pieces are gone. We just sets now. Kind of sucks.
I always look at anything that they give as it's great while it lasts, but I'm not holding my breath on if it lasts too long.
Oh, exactly. You get it and enjoy it, and if it goes away, so be it.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people just like pieces because you can do more with it. Sets, you'd hate to have to take sets apart and stuff like that. So I guess it would, you know, it is what it is, though. Where's my base plate? Oh, I need this. Need a backdrop. Need a backdrop.
As I've watched the incentives grow and then get smaller and change all the time over the years.
Well, I think a lot of it too, it comes down to some of the things that happen, some of the bad apples that ruin some of the stuff for us and everything. So.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it also has to do with they really changed. Talking about a lot of, probably a lot less those called grab back. Now,
Yeah, you're cutting in and out again.
killed my. I think we'll continue to see change.
I mean, it's possible it might, you know, who knows, they might try it, might not work, you know, people might, you know, the fans might, you know, ask for, you know, see if they do the pieces instead of the sets. I mean, sets are great, but I think you get more by the pieces than you do the sets, but you know, chances are they're going to keep the pieces going for the charity type setup. So, you know.
Yeah, but the other problem with the pieces for charity is that when you have, like, say, you know, like the one that had like a whole bag of the dogs or the bag of Technic beams or whatever, is that not everybody can use those except for AFOLs. You know what I mean? in those kind of communities.
That's true, but I mean, I don't know. I think I wouldn't think that they're gonna, because you still get that damaged stuff unless they're gonna recycle it all. Which, God, that would suck. But you want to see everybody cry, kids and adults alike. Just recycle all that stuff, and that'll have people crying like you've never seen crying.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lego does recycle a lot more pieces than people realize.
But a lot of the pieces that I've seen that they recycle are stuff that probably you wouldn't want to have the consumer have anyway. So those are fun.
Well, that was the thing when I was at Legoland. We had there was literally, it was a giant crate that was like 5 by 5 by 5 foot kind of thing. But it was all weird one-off pieces that were only useful in one set. And so I can't remember what the pieces were even now because it was so long ago, but it was like, there was like, just like these weird pieces, and there was maybe 20 or 30 different types of pieces, but just a whole, like you could practically swim in this amount of Lego, but they weren't useful. You couldn't do anything with them because they shipped them to us from Lego, I think, from Denmark, to see if we could do something with them, and then we ended up recycling them because we couldn't figure out to do anything with them. So it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
So Hoosier, you can join us too if you want. So Hoosier, you picked up 10 more today. Like I was saying, I got 13 duplicates. So I mean, I've got, looks like 2 wild styles extra, 2 swamp creatures extra, 3 rock cats, whatever that, the rock star cat, whatever. I got 3 extra her, 3 Emmets, a Benny, a crayon, whatever. I'd tell people if you've got extras of stuff, just put them in the, either you can put them in the chat, but you can also put them in the comments after the video, and just kind of maybe we can work out some trades with people and such. So it's not, like you said, not everybody's finding them yet, and obviously I did put in the chat up higher in the chat. I put up the number that was on my receipt just in case people want to go look at their Target and see if they've got them in the back room. Maybe they're not on the shelf yet. 204-001379. And as Mariann said, also, it's not always possibly true that one row is a whole set. So it's, some people say it is, some people say it isn't. So I wouldn't trust it at this point. So they gave you the bird for asking. Oh, I hope you followed them out to the car and wrote down their license plate so you can like social shame them. You see this guy going to a store, be prepared, race him in, block him in so he can't get out. He's gonna go after all the CMFs. That's just wrong. I mean, that's that's just. I mean, that kind of reminds me of the people who buy everything. All of the sale sets. I mean, I don't buy them all. I'll buy some, leave some on the shelf. I mean, it's not nice to take all of them. I mean, I try to leave a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, the only time I've like cleared out shelves like that was when I was in this like tiny little town in the middle of nowhere, and no one had touched the shelves in like weeks. Yeah. So like I picked up several dimension sets that way because they were all they'd been gone from all the other stores, right? And I go to this tiny little, not the Walmart's tiny, but the town is tiny, and it's in the middle of nowhere. So it's like, no one's going to buy those sets, That's the only time I'll clearance it out like that.
Yeah. Which Batman CMFs are you looking for? He's definitely not even in this one, but I mean, well, if it hits clearance, yeah. I mean, I guess the other day they did have a couple of the igloos for Minecraft. They did take both off the shelf at $7, but I mean, there were, I think, maybe 5 or 6 on the shelf the last time I was there, but they were, I think, at 15 or 20 still, and I'm like, But I've got some stuff I got to ship to Arkansas for the one person in ARCLUG that has a kid that has cancer. So Richard sent me some information. So I'm going to send a Duplo and some plates and some stuff. I got to get that in the mail soon. Well, I mean, it's kind of things where I understand that, but I mean, it's kind of things where I think we saw a lot of stuff around after holidays where people go in and take like all the poly bags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I mean, when sale stuff goes on sale, I mean, I'll look and see and buy stuff, but I'm not gonna. I mean, some stuff if it's been sitting there for a long time, but if you watch Walmart's, they go cheap. They sometimes go cheaper and cheaper, and most of the time they're gonna go before they get super cheap, anyways. But I mean, it's one of those things where you don't know when it just went on sale. They could have marked that down an hour before you got in there. So to me, I just, yeah, I mean, people can make that thing that, you know, everybody had a chance to get it, but you know, maybe they were waiting for it to go cheaper too. So I just try not to buy it all. I just, you know, just think of it this way, Ted. There's a thing called karma out there, and just remember, it could bite you in the butt sometime. You could be waiting on the perfect set, and you're waiting for the set, and you skipped it in the stores, and then it's gone, and you can't get it anywhere except for some place for double the price, and then you're going to be even more mad, you know?
Well, that's what I always tell parents, you know, when they say that they're letting their son or daughter save up the money for a set, but it might take them like a year or two sometimes. I say, just buy the set now, put it away, let the kid learn about saving money, then have them pay you, because it, you know, if they wait too long, it does disappear from the stores, and it's not fair to the kid, because it's like, it's gone.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just talking like from Ted's standpoint that you know, it's fair game. That's great. Just be aware that, I mean, you don't want that to be the thing that kind of bites you in the butt and says, you know, I bought it all, and then suddenly, oh, that set I really wanted, oh, it was at this price. I didn't want to pay that much. And and there was like 10 on the shelf. You go back the next time, and they're all gone because somebody maybe else didn't care that it was still more than what you wanted to pay. So you just gotta be careful. I mean, it'll come back. I mean, it's weird. I mean, you take it all, be prepared. I mean, to me, I just like to be nice. I don't want to try and take it all. No crap. Oh, so just because, I mean, you're right. I mean, so. Yeah. Don't, if you don't clear the shelves, you're fine. I mean, I don't clear the shelves either. I mean, well, the Minecraft I did, but there were only 2. So I mean, you know, I mean, I was still looking for poly bags, hoping they'd be in a box or something and whatnot. And I still hunt, but I drive to a lot of smaller towns on my stuff. So I hit some of these Walmarts that are, you know, an hour or 2 out of Madison, and I'll look and see what they have. And I stumbled across some of the poly bags, but now they probably got liquidated into the sales section, and somebody saw them quicker than I did, and I couldn't get back there quick enough because I bought them at one point, but left some and figured if I go back the next time and they're still there, I can buy a little bit more. So,
well, the weird thing is, like,
obviously, we get the stuff like the Brickhead family, who stumbled across new Lego Movie 2 poly bags for $1. I don't know what that Walmart was doing, but somebody might want to drug test those employees that were putting those out on the shelf.
Well, like, the Target near me, they had the train still, the holiday train, but it wasn't clearanced.
No, they're still sitting they're still sitting there.
Like, I'm not going to buy it on retail for that one, because there's not even any good parts in there for, I mean, I bought one of them, but, you know, I'm not going to buy a bunch just because they're there.
Yeah, see, when that build that 1 week I did, and I had the boat that Ralph showed earlier and the beach house, those were the only 2 that I saw on the shelf. I mean, I was looking for more yachts to see because maybe I'd want a second one, but I mean, everything. Yeah, there is competition these days a lot more than there used to be too. And so, I mean, I've done trips to Brick World from Colorado where I hit stores, and back then I was still working for Lego, and it was 30%. Like, I mean, and I'd see like whole sections of 30% off, and I'm like, that's not good enough. I'll leave it. And other times you walk in and you see, like, I saw like one Walmart had like shelves in the middle of the aisle, and saw a Golden Dragon for like, I don't know, $10, $12. I'm like, oh, is there more? I'm looking through the shelves, going, oh, now because it was such a good deal. It was a $30 set and like 10 or something. So I'm sometimes looking for more. And the best I think I ever got was the one of the old Nexo Nights was like, what was it? Maybe it wasn't a great deal, but it was like 5. Hey, Brick Blaze. But the Ninjago or the Nexo Night little packs, I found a bunch of them that were either $3 or $5, and I bought half of what was on the shelf, probably like 30, and there was like 60 or 70 on the shelf, and it was in Sandusky, Ohio. I remember that because obviously the Sandusky thing out in Pennsylvania, but the town rang a bell. So, but yeah, so we opened some CMFs today, Brick Blaze, and say if you found them in the area and you're opening them and you're getting doubles, I got a whole bunch of them here. Just write in the chat or write in the comments after the stream, and just, you know, that way people know who to maybe contact. I mean, you know, or if you've got extras, you know, I mean, we obviously, you guys are all on that email chain too for the live stream. You can always, for those of you that had invites, you can always email us, and nothing else, we'll put people in contact. So I mean, I got half. I still have 8 to go. Didn't get watermelon. Didn't get, well, actually, there's a couple wild. So I didn't get Wild Style, the record. Didn't get Ballerina, or Mr. Business with the golf club, the dinosaur person, of course, Lion, Unikitty, and of course Dorothy. So I missed 8. I'll probably have to go back and do some feeling. I mean, if nothing else, Blaze too. I mean, I did write in the chat. Maybe I'll write it again. I got my receipt. My receipt actually had this number on there. I'll actually, no, I'll just do the whole thing. It had this number on there, and so I'd say if nothing else, maybe go in, see if they still have them in the back of the store. I mean, if you have a number, maybe take that number.
They'll probably start showing up now because it's the official.
Oh, there's trouble.
Well, where?
Well, he's behind that curtain. You better watch it. He might catch you.
Oh God, there's feet back there.
Yeah, Fleet Farm. I was in Farm and Fleet today. They didn't have any, but maybe Fleet Farm might have some. There's 2 different stores, so
there we go. Yeah, I haven't seen them at all around me.
Yeah, I mean, well, they were supposed to just hit the shelves today. So unless you were in a Target today, they probably weren't on the shelves yet until the day anyway. So
I'm not that worried because I bet there's going to be a lot of them for a while.
I would think they would be producing this one pretty heavily just because CMFs have always been popular, and now you've got the second Lego movie, and sales spiked around that time of the first movie. So yeah, you got to think that, you know.
Yeah, but the spike that happened with the first movie, I don't think will happen again because it was all these people that just like rediscovered Lego, and I don't think that's going to happen a second time like that.
No, yeah, not as much. I mean, but you just never know. I mean, there's people who live in caves that might suddenly come out of their cave and be like, "Oh, there's a Lego movie? Yeah, this is number 2." I mean, like, well, wait, there was a first one? Yeah.
Well, and there's no rare figures in this set. They're all there's like. If there's 3 sets, $80, there's not really any rare, you know, chase figure or anything.
Which I'm glad.
That's I mean, I'm happy for a change for that. But
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the Wizard of Oz, which a lot of people want.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure that
definitely.
you have the blue dinosaur guy. So anybody who's got lots of animals like I do, I wouldn't mind having 10 or 12 of him. You know,
Totally.
the figure I can throw somewhere. I can throw him in a jail cell somewhere. You know.
What's up, Doc?
Dino fighting. You know, I'll just put him in jail. Hey, Doc. Yes, this is an AFOL stream. I had to bow out of the one last night, building live with Brick 5. If we got more people on, I'll go ahead and show again. I'm gonna put myself on the big screen. This is how my morning started this morning at 4:30 in the morning. I hit a pole. I hit a stein. It is no longer standing vertical. So
that's no fun.
I went sideways down the ramp about, I don't know, 20 feet, something like that, 30 feet, maybe farther. I don't know. It happened so dang fast. But I'd rather dent the door than the hood. And the other thing, too, is the sign, like, you know, it could always be worse. I mean, I could hit the front, the sign could have fallen, shattered the windshield, and that 14 degrees or 10 below, wherever the heck it was this morning, that'd make for a very cold day. So.
Did you hear about the guy that was arrested for dressing up like Mr. Freeze and running around the Walmart parking lot yelling cold puns at people?
Are you serious?
Yeah, the police let him go, but like people called the police because they were afraid of his mental state. They thought he might have been crazy, but he was crazy, but just he was doing it for the lulls, as they say.
Yeah, Doc, I didn't freeze this morning, but my engine did a, it started up, but I mean, it didn't want to start. It's been cold here. I mean, I went through one work truck on Wednesday. I got after my first stop, which I was in for an hour. It started, but it wouldn't go above about 40 some miles an hour. If you hit a hill, it'd go from 40 to 15 miles an hour within about 100 yards. So if you weren't looking at my flashers and going around me and using your common sense, you were a little upset when you'd hit me behind the hill. And I couldn't feel sorry for you at that point. So yeah, it was. It's been cold here. So, but I mean, it's supposed to be probably an 80-degree swing from tomorrow and what we had yesterday. So from minus 40 to 40 degrees. So that's what it's supposed to be. It was like 14 today, so it was nicer than it's been the last couple days. So, hey, Haley. Haley's in the chat.
Hi, Haley.
So this is CMF night. I actually bought a bunch of the series Lego Movie 2. I got 12 different and 13 duplicates. Oh.
The second part. The
Siri,
Lego
I didn't open. I didn't say anything for you. Yeah. Told you. I think she's a blonde. I don't know what's going on. Didn't say anything to her. She thought I was talking to her. Was not. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the paper. Well, the paper is actually the paper does feel a little bit thinner than it normally does. It's like paper thin.
Ted said he's going to make a giraffe army.
Who's making a giraffe army?
Ted Flips and Bricks.
Yeah, they still won't. It still won't be as big as that ice bear army unless you're willing to spend about. Well, let me do the math real quick here. This should be quite scary here. Let's see here. I do need a calculator because that's pretty massive. Let's see here. I got to find it now because calculator isn't where it used to be, and I haven't used it in a while. So let's see here. Unless you're willing to spend $2,400 on giraffes, I don't think that's okay, Haley. Yeah, ice bear army. These guys, ice bear army. This guy's ice bears. I got at least about 600 of these bad boys.
Oh my goodness!
As you can see in the distance, they're in a tower over here. They're in a tower from one of the contests we did for WISLUG. So. Found my other head of my ostrich. That was in a weird place. That found that. So, yeah, I have a little bit. I have too many ice bears. Yeah, Chima ice bears. I won $7 grand bowling back in 2015 and switched from the Purple Horde to the Chima ice bear because an ice castle seemed like an ice bear would be really cool. Regular polar bears, that would be expensive.
Yeah.
The ice bears, Chima ice bears, are maybe anywhere from like maybe $2 to $3. Those polar bears go for probably, I think.
So you need like a general for your army of ice bears. You should have like Mr. Freeze riding on a polar bear.
I wonder if they'll replace that. Look at this guy. Look at this poor ice bear. He's got a broken arm.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, at least it's just a wide arm, so it's not too hard to replace.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah. I probably have some loose arms somewhere from the old days of the grab bags, where, we were throwing the maybe the busted minifigs from like the BAM bar that got tossed into the bin and they got in there. So I probably
give him a Benny robot arm.
Oh, I could do that too. Well, I've got, yeah, I could do that. I do have an extra Benny. I have 2 Bennies, I only have 1. Maybe buy a Benny and just sacrifice him. I could do that. His torso's pretty messed up. His helmet's pretty messed up.
Well, there's also a lot of Bennies.
Huh?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Bennies because he's in like 3 or 4 sets.
He's everywhere. He's, you know. I do like that suggestion, Doc. I might take that into. I might take that under advisement.
No.
You give him a Tin Man arm too, or something. You know, so Tin Man's a little bit cooler. You're right. Benny's everywhere. I might have some white arms somewhere too. I don't know how he broke. He must have. I remember seeing that, but I don't remember how that happened. So, yeah.
So I opened up 16 packs of the Unikitties the other day, yeah. And then counting like the 7 that I already had, I still don't have a whole set.
I have like 6 or 7 somewhere. I never collected the whole one. I'll probably do like some of the people and just buy a set of me because I passed on them at $2 recently. They were a bunch at $2 in a few stores, but like even like the Brickhead family said, he got them for 50 cents and still ended up with a bunch of dupes. I mean, I don't know if that's a cool enough one to really worry too much about. How many were there?
There's 12 total.
Yeah, so I don't consider that that can't be considered a CMF series because there weren't 16. So sorry, Lego. Doesn't count. Didn't be part of that.
Figures.
Just a buildable figure for the Unikitty, play line.
I wouldn't mind them for the parts, but I haven't bought any of them yet because I haven't seen them on sale anywhere by me.
Walmart's around me had them up for $2, but you got to look. They've been kind of in some weird spots. They were in in the season, like in the your outdoor area, the outdoor seasonal area. They've been out there in a couple stores sitting out there for $2. Team Great Britain shiny. I do have that. Somebody came into the Lego store I worked at and I could tell what he kind of had. He carried it in like one of those reusable shopping bags, and you could see he had CMFs in there. I was like, ooh, Great Britain. And he came into our store and says, you know what? I brought this extra case from Europe. I figured you guys, of all people, would probably be the ones that would want this the most. It did cost us probably more than a normal case, but I think there were, how many sets back then? There were there were 8, so it was like, I think 5.5 sets. So I think we found almost 6 people, but we had 5 for sure, and the 6th that we thought maybe there was an extra set. So we had 5 people chip in, and so I have that one. I have the box. I saw the box too. Since I was
I have that set too.
Huh?
I have that set too. I actually have like 2.
The only one I missed was the soccer players. I missed that one. But
I got like a couple of them, but I don't care about soccer, so I just didn't care.
That's how I was with the Bulltail series. I don't care about sports at all, so I didn't care to collect them.
I like Olympics, but I don't care about soccer.
They had 16 of that one, didn't they?
Oh.
Doc says I should perfect my bag feeling powers, but on the Unikitties, they all feel the same.
Yeah, you can't. Unikitty doesn't work.
I can't pick which color it is.
Yeah, but for these guys, for the CMFs, yeah, I mean, I felt a few. I think I felt the crayon. I felt the giraffe. I felt the guitar. I felt, I think I felt Emmett because of his 2 things. I don't know what else I felt. I felt something. I might have felt.
I'm missing the camo one and the one with stars.
Oh, for Unikitty, yeah.
You know what I did buy at Bricks LA though? I bought all the bases. I bought like 20 bases from one of the other vendors.
The cloud bases.
Yeah, the cloud bases. Yeah. I think those are cool.
Yeah, that I think is the unique thing. I guess I probably should buy some for those. I'll go back and maybe get my other Tyron tomorrow. Maybe I'll try and hit those Walmart, see if they went down to $1 or 50 cents. They hit $1 or 50 cents, I might get some. But
when this stream is over, I'll be making my video where I tell everybody how much I actually paid for the ones I got. Because I did a video and just had everybody guess how much they think I paid.
Yeah.
And so you can watch that video later tonight or tomorrow to find out.
Yeah, Blaze Shiny said he might have the ones you need. So I'd say if nothing else, I mean, what we can use is type in the chat or maybe type in the messages after the video of what you're looking for or what you have and stuff like that. I mean, use.
I think Brickbender's got one of them too that he said he would trade for me. So
or you could send Shiny a direct message. I don't know if Shiny's in my email thing.
I'm trying to do something.
Oh, is that your cat giving you crap again?
Yeah, she's wanting attention.
So, I mean, if nothing else, too, I mean, you can always, yeah. So,
I'm sure I'll be able to pick them up cheap on, you know, if I can't get a trade going or do anything beforehand. I'm sure they won't be that expensive.
Oh. Is she going to try and help you find the right piece, I think? She looks like
Yeah,
she
that's what she wants to do.
That she's just going to try and sit right on your instruction, man. What are you building anyways? What are you building?
The 76111, I believe it's called Brother Eye Takedown.
Oh, I just built that last week.
I don't actually have the box for it. I got shipped. Somebody shipped it to me. And took the box because it's cheaper.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I don't care about boxes.
Yeah, that's what I said. The box will go in the trash anyway, so it don't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, most of mine.
Star Wars set, and then I got to have the box for those.
Yeah, the only boxes I've kept are like, you know, some of the really rare stuff, but I toss most of my boxes. I mean, recycle, obviously, but you know.
I guess we might have to start maybe, you know, seeing what people have to build, maybe try and do some same build sets like kind of what
Brick Vibe.
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough talent for that. I don't know. I do have dragons. I mean, I probably got so many dragons if people want. If they find the right CMFs for me too. If you need a nice red dragon, you know, I do have some extra dragons.
I got one of those guys.
Oh, I've already.
I wouldn't mind getting a few more dragons.
I've already opened like 30, and I think I opened another 3 or 4 the other day, and they didn't get built. They're still in the package. There's 2.
9 and 12. Did you? Which ones are they? I don't have the thing handy to look.
3. Oh, that's a cat.
I am missing only like 2 of that series, I think, to have them all from the
which
series.
One?
The ones you're opening there, like with the dragon. I don't recall.
Let me know. I might have. I probably have duplicates of some of that stuff. You should probably let me know what you need.
Oh, I know. I need the blue brick person, the girl.
Well, they're pretty easy to find.
But well, yeah, because you got that other. The red one has the other piece in it for the present.
And actually, you know what's funny is that's what I said. The Target that I went to, that I was like, I couldn't believe they couldn't find the CMFs, had a box of those sitting on the shelf, just sitting right there. I'm like, wow. You got tons of Harry Potter. You got this old Series 18, but you don't have the new Lego Movie ones out. That or somebody bought them all. Somebody went in with the code and bought them all.
Yeah, 2 Walmarts that I've been to have spots on the shelf where they should be, but they're not there. So either they haven't made it out yet, or somebody already bought the whole box.
When did you hit those stores?
Today on one of them, and yesterday on the other.
Maybe. Possible.
Cool. I sure will, Shiny. Green dog and brown dog. So, okay, so that's the lizard puppy corn.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the brown one is. I got a Harry Potter CMF for $250 the other day on clearance at Walmart.
Nice.
This is the only one they had. Now I got the guy with the flag.
Yeah, I forgot. I need to get
Diggory, I believe.
Need to get a list to Brick Vibe. He wanted to know when all the I said I had all the shows. He's like, "You a list of all the shows?" And I go, "Yeah." I need to put them in a thing. Put them in a, you know. So, but yeah. I went through like 9 versions of trying to doing a video the other day of blue brick, and actually I don't think I even posted it. I was gonna try and do a helper video from for one of the guys in the group. He's doing that. He's organizing the train show for. He's taking over my responsibilities of organizing the spring train show, so it should be interesting. So.
Hey, Reed, Jude wants to know if he can get a invite.
Maybe in a little bit. So.
What are you doing down there? No.
So Ralph, are you still there? Or are you frozen?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Just checking. You're still building the boat. Yeah. Yeah, I keep finding bags like this where I had like pieces I pulled out for shows, and I'm like, oh great, more sorting to do. Bread and ice picks and pies, and I actually put the sign. I put the sign one year on Lug Book along with the little twirly thing, so I have like a candy cane type kind of thing.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I got those on Lug Book too.
So I could do like a candy cane forest, or as at the last show it was called the bad food was it the bad food forest or something?
Well, and if you use the new piece that's like a stud and with the handle, it looks better as a lollipop than the old airplane controller pieces.
Ralph is our old ambassador. Ralph is the old ambassador for DENLUG. So that's who that is. So he's also a member of the DENLUG group. One of the best groups in Colorado, of course. Probably because I founded it.
That's the only reason why it's the best.
Well, how many groups are in Colorado?
There's two, CalLug and DENLUG. So
okay.
We're in the south, they're in the north. So north versus south.
I mean, because Colorado's not that big, so I mean.
Well, not in terms of like population, but geographically, it's probably as bad as being in Arkansas. Pueblo's 3 hours away. Springs is probably Springs is actually close to where we meet. It's like half an hour, but hour maybe.
Right.
Maybe farther if the roads are bad.
Or traffic.
That too. Just ask Ralph. He's probably the farthest away from any of our meeting locations.
Yep.
And if his roads get closed, he's not coming. Actually, if he gets snow, he's probably not coming.
That is so very true.
Snow, forest fires, just about anything you can think of can keep Ralph from showing up in town.
Well, the sun's out. I better stay home.
Well, that might be an extreme. Well, if you're seeing the sun after 5 days of forest fires, I mean, might not mean much. Might mean it changed direction.
Yeah, it's coming back. That's what the problem.
That is true. So, yeah. I built a couple of Arctic sets over the last couple of streams too. I found the expedition base. Actually, I found two of them. One was 90 and one was 70. And so,
where'd you find those?
Huh?
Where did you find those for those prices?
Walmart.
My Walmart's out of those.
Yeah, the one I found at 90 was up near the Dells. I drove all the way up there hoping I'd find sale poly bags, and I found that. I'm like, okay, I'll go that. And then a couple weeks later, I was in the south part of town and hit the Walmart over there, and they had one sitting in their sale section along with $2 unit kitties. And I use the app now. I use the Walmart app to scan it, see what the price is. And it said 72. I'm like, ooh, not passing on that. Especially if you're looking at Bricklink and the Mammoth went for $38. I'm like, wow. crap, I'm paying 72 and I'm getting an extra bunch of pieces, you know. So
Yeah, I still want to get the mammoth. I don't have it yet.
That's the only thing I really want out of that set.
Exactly. That and the saber tooth.
Yeah, I might have the saber tooth. I think I bought one of the other sets. Mammoth I got. Mammoth is pretty cool. I mean, that is kind of sad that was only that big set, but knowing the luck, some of the programs we get, I wonder if they'll throw it out in lug bulk. It ain't gonna be cheap. Probably still be a $15 item. It'll be something where people get them, but you're only gonna get a couple.
Right.
But you really won't earn all your money on that. But that's kind of me. That'd be excessive, you know. But it could show up out there just because, I mean, you know, the fans, we do a lot of good stuff with those. It'll probably end up in some kind of a ice frozen tundra type kind of thing.
Well, you could easily add it to your castle as like a side edition model thing.
Yeah,
I've
maybe,
on them.
and maybe you want to get a couple of them and actually do what you do and just cut up some of the part of them and make him look like he's a feast for the ice bears, a victory feast maybe.
No, don't put it up. Use it as like the ice bears riding them, as mounts.
Well, actually, I found something. I need to figure out how to get a hold of some builders. I was actually looking at bowling last night, and this one's kind of cool. I found somebody who built that ice bear, like a riding mount. That was pretty cool. That one's actually pretty cool too.
Chima had like version. I don't think they did the ice bear one, but they had like they call them the legend beasts.
Well, it was the wolf, yeah. Somebody
and they were like the figure rode on the other beast.
Somebody actually likes ice bears too, because this was out somewhere I found, actually has ice bears living in a standard castle and all that. I might have to build a small one like that of my ice castle. So that's kind of cool. I was looking at that going, that's a pretty cool castle. Oh, look at that. They got ice bears guarding it. Wow, what a coincidence. That's pretty cool.
What's up, dude?
Hey, Blaze.
Oh, there's trouble.
Yeah.
Watch out, dude. That light's bouncing pretty heavy off your forehead. You better watch out. Might blind us.
Yeah. Need a haircut.
Get a haircut and get a real job.
What's the job?
Torture.
So
the job is the thing that takes all my time.
Yeah, you know, I don't mind starting early in the morning to get most of my day left.
William Lego.
Wow, viewers are dropping. What the heck? Is it just not exciting tonight or what? I guess not.
Maybe not.
We don't have the Hinkster in here. Ball jokes. That's what
That's
true.
true.
I'm sorry. Hinkle's got a sick son. I think that's what keeps him out. So. But if that was the case, it'd be called the Hinkle hour, you know. So, it is what it is. So, but the CMFs look pretty good at what I've got so far. You know, can't complain. I mean, the only ones that probably would be worthy of duplicates for me would maybe be. Yeah, a couple Dorothy's, because who knows when that dog will appear somewhere.
I think everybody wants those Javaz ones.
The dinosaur, the watermelon would be kind of cool, because that big headpiece, I could probably figure a way to mount it on a table for the ice bears. So that'd be kind of cool. Of course, the wild style with that gold record would be kind of cool.
You didn't have to get all dressed up on account of us.
Well, I figured I had to shine.
That's okay. I don't have an extra watermelon. I actually didn't even get a watermelon. The ones I didn't get was watermelon, wild style with the gold record, Lord Business at the golf club, Choo Girl, Dino, Unikitty, Dorothy, and the Lion. They're missing 8. I will be going hunting tomorrow. Problem is, it's been so cold here. The stores are gonna be starting to be so busy that hopefully I won't run into anybody that's doing what Josh came across. Somebody buying three cases, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said they gave him the bird.
Somebody gave me the bird the other day for driving, and I laughed, and then of course I passed him later on, and of course he was from Illinois, so it just made me laugh even harder.
Yeah, Illinois drivers, no survivors.
Oh, is that what it is? I even like that better. I don't have to start doing that, but
Which technically it works for any state, but you know.
yeah. So basically, it was funny because I saw his plate. I'm like, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, and I think he honked. Somebody honked as I drove by, and I was wondering if he was like honking to make sure I didn't. He knew that I was right, you know, going by him. I'm like, yeah, I know, Mr. Idiot. I know, I'm going by you. Don't really need to be reminded that you're an idiot. You don't know how to drive. I don't, you know, I already knew that. I knew that by you being right on my bumper.
Lego's going to go hunting for Lego at thrift stores tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good luck. Hope you get something good.
Yeah, I don't really do that as much anymore.
Yeah, I don't do that much, but I do occasionally find some good stuff here.
I might go at the Lego store. I might find something.
Maybe.
Possibly.
They do have Lego sets there.
Every once in a while, you might get lucky and find a Lego piece there.
Yeah, I kind of heard they might have some sometimes. Last week at the flea market, I didn't have time to go look around. I was busy working.
I don't think they generally sell out like they used to, so you're fine. There should be something on the shelf for you. Can't guarantee if it'll be fun to build, but they'll have something for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any good snacks. I might have to go on a hunt here. Oh.
Doc says he only finds random Duplo at thrift stores, which is good for filler if you're going to build a mountain.
Yeah, that is true. Duplo works for good stuff. I'm gonna be right back.
Which is better, a Duplo block that says Duplo on in the stud, or one that says Lego in the stud?
What do you mean better, like more valuable?
Yeah, or more like what it, or more.
I don't think there's that much of a difference, really. I mean, like me personally, I could care less one way or the other. I have some Duplo and I buy some occasionally, but I don't do much with it.
Yeah.
Dude, Doc says your hat is sick, and as the kids would say, woot.
I was just going to say something. I seen he said that. My sister gave it to me for Christmas.
Nice.
So you're going to make me go upstairs and get my R2-D2 one.
Sure. But last weekend, the guy I worked for at the flea market, he had a red 2x2 Duplo brick in his, just floating around in one of his containers, and it does say Lego in the studs.
Interesting.
I'm not sure how much Duplo I have, but I do have, I think, one or two. What's the other one? Quattro bricks. So I do have a 2x4 Quattro brick somewhere.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I found it in some junk at a thrift store, and it's pretty cool since a Duplo block will connect to it, just like a regular Lego block will connect to a Duplo.
Yeah, that's why it's called Quattro, because it's 4 times bigger than a Lego brick, and Duplo's 2 times bigger.
Yeah. I figured that, but it's still pretty cool that it actually works, you know. And
It's cold.
I did get some other bootleg figures while I was working. But...
Well, I bought like the superhero figures, like Wonder Woman and Superman. Those ones.
Yeah, I got a bunch of bootlegs because the guy I work for sells bootlegs.
Well, no, I was talking about the Duplo official superhero figures.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Bootleg? What's bootleg? Bootleg what?
Bootleg minifigs.
What?
Yeah, I know. Those are the only bootlegs I'll buy anymore because not all the time can you find a leg. Freddy Krueger and Lego.
Well, but see, now those kind, you know, there are some people that make like printed official Lego brick ones. I mean, not official, but you know, like unofficial Lego bricks. But they cost a lot.
Yeah, that's
Lego's
why I
never
got this.
Gonna make him, so you know.
Yeah, that's why I got this, and he's cheap.
Exactly.
And just for standing on a shelf, he's fine, you know.
Yeah.
And I did get one of my favorite Harry Potter figures, but he's bootleg. But
Which one?
I can't find him nowhere. The coolest character in the whole movie.
Snape?
Yeah, I like Snape.
Well, did you know you had when they came out the first time?
No.
Okay.
But
see, I never had a Dark Age, so like all those kind of figures, I have everything because I bought them when they came out, or almost.
I wasn't really buying much Lego in the early 2000s. I didn't get any of the yellow Harry Potter figures really.
Yeah.
But
I always say I had a gray age because I didn't have a dark age because I never got rid of anything that I had, but I did slow down on the buying. It was only buying select Star Wars items, so I didn't buy any Harry Potter. I didn't buy any Harry Potter this time around either because that doesn't really. I like the movies, but I don't need to collect all the.
Well, I bought the first round of almost everything. I think the only thing I never got was like the Hungarian Horntail set of the. I think they were on the second wave of sets, and then I don't have all the new ones because again I do have practically everything from the first time they came out.
I'd like to get the purple bus.
I hadn't bought any Harry Potter sets. I do have all the Harry Potter CMFs.
I've only got
those are cool because I like the wands they finally made for them. Those are awesome.
I like the short legs that bend.
Yeah, those are cool too.
Yeah. The
because I do have a knockoff brand that made the short little walking legs that were the same as the short Yoda leg size, but they aren't nearly as good quality.
Yeah, they're pretty neat though. I got a couple of bootleg figs with them on them.
I am going to buy that set with the demon horse in it because that thing looks cool.
Oh yeah, I do have that one already.
Otherwise, I got the one with the spider.
Was that your cat, Blaze, making some noise?
Not my cat.
Might be my cat making noise in the background.
Yeah, I got the spider set so Shelob would have a little baby.
I thought I heard a meow, and I'm like, well, I know my mom doesn't have a cat, so.
Meow.
No, I have two cats. And the one's having he's being all yowly tonight, so.
Whoa. It's odd.
You know, Brick Blaze, the one to say you're building, the only reason I bought it was for all those cool Batman shaped
like all these
things. Yeah, That was
There's a
literally
couple
the only
new
reason I
sets
bought that set.
about
Oh
those
no,
there.
that and Batwoman, because that was awesome that they made Batwoman.
I wanted OMAC as well.
We'll be having some fun at Brickworld this year. You know Ray McCormick, right, Mariann?
Huh?
Ray McCormick.
Wait, say it again. You broke up.
Ray McCormick. She built that Victorian house a few years ago back at Chicago. She's from this area. She built this Duplo, rideable.
Yeah, I saw the picture on Facebook.
I was like, man, you need to build another one of those so we can have races at Brickworld, you know, because it's on wheels. And she's like, yeah, but if I get up there, I can't get off. I said, well, then build something shorter, like maybe a turtle. And she's like, oh, that's really good. So who knows? Maybe we'll see a turtle at Brickworld too. It's pretty funny.
Cool.
Turtle.
So I mean, that was pretty cool. Kids kept knocking off certain parts of it, like the ears or part of the saddle, but it was pretty cool. It was very popular.
Yeah.
You know, if
things that anything that's like little pieces like the ears and stuff, they'll break off all the time, like with kids.
If the Batwoman didn't have the outline of like the female chest on there, that would actually make a good Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, like I just saw, I don't remember what the set name is, but they have a new one with Miles Morales, and I want to get that one for the Miles Morales figure.
I have that one. It's
Miles, that's what...
the motorcycle, and it comes with Carnage.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of want to get.
That's only $1 set too.
Yeah, I just haven't picked it up yet. I just saw it the other day.
Blaze, that's what a black Sharpie's for.
That's true. In Lego, I'm building the Brother Eye takedown. Brother Eye.
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about the bad guy Brother Eye thing. That's kind of weird.
There we go.
I mean, the model itself.
Well, this was my setup at the show.
I like it, but I don't know how I'm going to display it.
I didn't have much there. I had to keep the barn, a tent, a couple of the igloos. You know, I like the igloos. They're kind of cool.
That is cool.
Oh, here's myself. I'm living in this one. Got my big screen TV and my jetpack just in case I need to have anywhere to go in the Arctic.
TV keep you warm.
As long as you got TV.
Right, as long as it doesn't melt the igloo, right?
I don't think it would melt the igloo because I think they get pretty warm once they're all built and properly put together.
I built a smoking enclave for one of the ladies here, ladies at work that likes to smoke. Because our snow pile is so big here, I was like, oh, I can just. And one of the days when it wasn't too cold, I went out and dug.
You enabler, you.
Huh?
I said you enabler, you.
Yeah, there we go. There's my little little enclave there. So it goes about, I don't know, 4 feet in, and it's up. That pile of snow is probably 7 feet, 6 feet tall. So, you know. She said she went into the one day and did keep the cold air out. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's good. I mean, that's phase one. Phase two, I was going to kind of build it more towards the build out more of the center of the stack. Maybe if I get bored after I go hunting and can't find any minifigs, maybe I'll go over to the work and play with that a little bit. Borrow one of my mom's shovels.
Where's everybody at tonight?
I don't know. No, it's a Friday night, you know. I don't know. Is there maybe more Lego movie screenings again this week? I don't know.
No, I think they only had the one special screening, and then they're gonna have it come out next week.
Yep, I'm gonna see it Thursday night.
Thursday night?
Thursday night, yep.
I had a bowl Thursday. I might do a Saturday night.
I want to see it, but I don't want to see it with lots of kids.
It's like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do with my cat right now. Shut up. He's really noisy.
That or you just gotta laugh harder than them.
No, it's because you can't hear. Like I was watching a review, and she was like, "Oh, I really enjoyed the movie, but like the first 30 minutes, I couldn't hear because the kids were making so much noise." I'm like, I don't want to. I know it's a kids movie, but
I joy of Lego.
I enjoy Lego. Well, the other thing too is, I mean, go to a late one then, because hopefully they're not out past their.
Oh, joy of Lego.
This year, I don't think. This time, I don't think they have like a cool poly bag like they did the first time. Like I actually went on the first weekend. I think I went 3 times, so I could get the 2 different poly bags that were there that were giving out.
None of the theaters around me did anything like that. I went and seen the movie on opening day. There was nothing free.
Well, it was only certain theaters. It was like Regal and what was the other one? Can't remember what the other one.
I went to what was Warenberg, but now got bought by Marcus. So now it's Marcus.
But yeah, only like 2 different types of theaters were doing it, and so I went 3 times. But this year, like I guess for the special screening, they did give a poly bag, but it was just the Emmett with the heart, so it's not like it's a new.
Yeah.
Special.
If you pre-order the game at GameStop, you get the poly bag with the Emmett and the wall that opens and closes.
Oh,
it has the Scarface guy in it. What intrigued me the most about that set is it's sand green pieces to build that wall. So it has those the Nexonite like shield pieces in sand green.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm hoping it shows up somewhere else later on, like a Walmart or Target poly bag.
Well, now that I get a Switch, I can play all the Lego games again. In fact, I'm playing Lego Marvel 2 right now.
Sorry, you're sorting right now.
Huh?
I thought you were sorting right now.
I'm sorting right now, but I mean, I'm in the middle of playing the game on my Switch.
I like if you let Star-Lord just sit there at the beginning, he pulls out his Walkman and starts dancing.
Well, you can actually pause the game on Switch and then just come back and restart it, and it just restarts wherever you paused it.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like in the...
Oh, yeah, when they're just standing there bored and they start doing
just like let him sit there, yeah, he pulls out his Walkman and starts dancing around.
Yeah, all the minifigures do that in all the games.
I seem distracted. I'm watching for the news to come back on. We're going to have a story on there.
Gonna have a what?
They're going to have a story about my mom's cold case.
Ah. I heard the cat this time. And definitely not my cat.
No, it's my cat. I might put him in it. I might lock him in a room for a little while because he's really fucking. I'll be right back.
Well, unless there's a competing stream tonight, you never know.
That's true. I know Julian said most of the time Friday is like family.
Yeah.
Family night. That's why he can pop in for a minute or so, but he can't stay. They do like game night with.
Usually, Kevin pulls them in. When Kevin's on it, usually pulls the enrollment a little bit. But that it is what it is.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure Kevin's like, get over here. Come on. That
or someone's, or a few people maybe have put a like a scanner on him or something, some kind of special device. They know where he's at.
Keep track of him.
Yeah. Somebody's able to hack his YouTube account or his Hangouts account, so they know where he's at all times.
It wasn't the right story.
Wasn't the right story?
I was watching the news and it was supposed to be. I thought it was going to be the story about my mom's cold case, and but it wasn't. It was something else.
No.
But today is today's my mom's birthday, and it's also the day she died.
No.
Sorry to hear that.
It was she was murdered 28 years ago tonight.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is.
It's the only unsolved murder in Williamson County history.
Huh.
Wow.
And a little bit before you sent me the invite, my sister texted me to make sure I was like, yeah, I'm okay. Some of the guys at work saw it on the news this morning. And they mentioned my name on this morning, so. But the bad part is I was there when it happened, so.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. That's why sometimes it takes me longer to get things done than most people. I've been wanting to finish my Voltron, but I'm planning on getting new glasses in the next week, or maybe tomorrow. But, that way I can see. But
yeah, Voltron is awesome. Once you get it built,
Voltron yet. It's sitting there in my other room.
Like the only thing, if I had to say, if I had to knock them out, the only thing I dislike is that you literally do have to take parts of the Black Lion apart and re-put them on to form Voltron, as opposed to just like them using hinged pieces and letting it move. But I understand why, because doing it the way they did, he's solid as all hell and will stand up good, and it's not flimsy. If he used movable joints, he wouldn't have stood up as well.
This is how far I got so far.
Well, that's cool.
I'm halfway through building the Black Lion.
Yep, yeah. So you're almost to the end
of that book. There's 3 more books after that.
It's a never-ending build, kind of like a never-ending story.
Oh, see, because I did the Black Lion last.
Oh, really? You didn't build them in order?
No, I did the yellow and the blue, and then the red and the green, and then the black.
Well, I was going by the numbers on the books, and it's got you building the black one, the third one. So
I think that's the way I did it. No, maybe no. You're right. I did do the black one third way.
And
I don't think it matters that much with the lines.
Now the Unikitty blind bags, you sure do get a whole lot of extra parts in each one of them.
Yeah, people are saying that.
Yeah, see, I got all my extra parts in this little bag. That's just from the ones that, not the extras. That's just the ones that in my set. From the 10 out of the 12 that of them I have.
So you're missing the lizard puppy corn, and what was the other one?
It's brown. It looks like a chocolate cake dog. Chocolate cake dog.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think I only have one of that one, because that was one I needed 3, and the last one I opened had that one. But I may have an extra one of the lizard dogs. I'm pretty sure I do, in fact.
Yeah, the only ever I got one extra two, two extra threes, a 4, a 6, and a 7. So,
The hard one for me to find, because when I was buying originally, I had 7 already, and my wife has like 4 or 5. And I was looking for the Angry Kitty, and we ended up getting like 3 of those. But the other one was the lizard, the Dragon Kitty. And I finally got one of those in the 16 that I opened the other day.
yeah, I got that in the last week, I think. I got Camo Kitty and the Star Kitty today. So,
Yep, those are the 2 I need. And I think Brickbender Underworld has got the Star one. And then Shiny said he's got the other ones. I can DM him for a swap.
yeah, so I do have an extra Angry Kitty.
I got ended up with a bunch of the ones where she looks like she's covered in chocolate and everything. And I'm going to somehow use those pieces around the sweet shop that I make. So I think that would...
Oh, you mean number 7?
Yeah. Yep.
Number 7.
Yep. So it looks like she's covered in icing or whatever.
Yeah, I got one extra of her for that one. I called her Cupcake Cat. They don't. I wish they'd put the names on this thing. For the Ninjago series, I found it on the. I think on the Lego website they had a page that had their names instead of the numbers. So I don't understand why they don't put the names and numbers on the little thing where you know who you got.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
They might do that because maybe in different countries it's different names or
That's true.
translations or whatever. So that might be the reason.
Well, then they could just put it on
the website.
They could put it on a extra little list and stick it in the American ones. That way, you know. Or if they
one
want
of the sets I bought, I think it's the bucket. And it had like on the back it says, Unikitty, and then like below it it's like Kitty de Uno or whatever, and it's in the different languages. And I was like, so I know how to say Unikitty and all the languages.
Which the only news on right now is Fox 17 here in Nashville. I hope to catch the story on one of the other channels at 10.
So Nick, did you get some of the CMFs yet? Nick just joined us in the chat.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Nick.
Nick.
Brick Daddy, Brick Dirt in the house.
Hey, Nick, did you get my message? Are you in for Avengers? I am really digging this Batwing.
Yeah, the design on that's pretty cool.
Which Batwing are you building?
The one from the Brother Eye takedown.
And don't know that one. Is that the one that combines into with the other ones?
No, it's got the Batwoman and it's got like the.
Where did I missed a piece.
I'm behind on my news. I don't get to what stuff half the time.
Well, I don't pay attention.
I got the whole set minus Benny. That's awesome.
I do have an extra Benny. I'm missing 8 right now. So I was feeling them, but I mean I've had a rough day, so I decided not to. Oh, there's Kittenville. I decided not to feel out a whole set, so that cost me a little bit, but that's okay.
Hey, Kittenville.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, Kittenville?
Oh, not too much. Getting everybody to bed, and I gotta get up early in the morning and take the Zarek over to get some blood work done to see if his levels are still down.
Damn.
Just jump on here for a few minutes to see what everybody was up to and say hi to everybody.
Well, hello.
We're doing.
I'm just sorting a ton of tiles.
During last week's stream, somebody ordered some parts for at around 11:30. Was it one of you all?
No.
Okay.
Not me.
Well, just in case there's anybody watching or whatever, I appreciate it, and hopefully everything got to where it was supposed to be going. I just love whenever nobody leaves any feedback or anything. So,
well, I'm one of those ones that is guilty of not leaving me feedback, but it's because when I have a huge commission, I usually make like 20 or 30 orders all at once. I can't remember even who I ordered what from.
That's why we usually put the Notorious thank you card in there, just in case.
I mean, it's not that because I'm very rarely upset with the orders. I mean, because I'm not even one of those picky people, because like if I order like say 50 of something, I don't sit there and count them. I just dump them in the bin that I have them for.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, if it's like I ordered 10 and there's not 10 there, then I'm a little annoyed. But unless I absolutely need it for the project right then, that's the only time I get really upset.
Hey,
Doc says, hello, Mr. Impressive Beard.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Your beard is getting there pretty long there, Kittenville.
Yeah. My every 2 months haircut.
I almost thought it was a member of ZZ Top's coming in.
Oh.
I don't know if ZZ Top builds with Lego.
Who knows?
You never know.
That's true.
Paul Scheer, he's a comedian. Apparently, he when he travels and has to do things for, like, either he's doing stand-up or he's on TV shows or movies, and he stays at hotels or what do they call that when you rent out your house to somebody?
Airbnb.
Yeah, Airbnb. He said if he stays anywhere, he usually, like, to keep himself busy, he buys Lego sets and builds them. And then he leaves them wherever he stays for the next person to show up.
Oh, that's cool.
I know he specifically mentioned he built the detective's office and then just left it for whoever happens to be the next person there in the room.
Hmm. Well, when I went to Star Wars Celebration 07, I was actually working the Lego booth. And there was this guy that was a little person, and he was an actor. And he was one of the, like, flying Ewoks, but he was also, if people remember Buck Rogers, he was Twiggy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I swear, I'm a chatterbox, but man, that guy, he talked to me for like 2 hours. And what's interesting is he's actually, he's not like a full-on AFOL, but he does like to build. And what was ironic was that was the year that when the original big Millennium Falcon came out, and he ended up winning it because we did a giveaway at the end of the convention.
That's all.
So yeah, I had this long conversation with this guy, and I know John Barrowman, the one that was on like Torchwood and Doctor Who. He likes Lego and buys a lot of Lego. So there are some celebrities out there that build.
Boy, Destiny's Bounty is getting bigger and bigger every day.
Yeah, that thing looks cool. I wish I would have got that. I could still get it at places around me. I just don't want to pay full price for it.
Well, if you want the 80 stud version or whatever, you have to go there and buy 2 of them and put them together.
Get that big monster one.
Yeah. I don't know how many studs long it will end up being or whatever, but it should be pretty close to being 80 studs long.
Nice.
I've got that right there behind me.
The brother eye.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody from my mom's church or work gave Zarek a Batman Lego set. See if I can get it up here in the light a little better. Brother Eye.
Yeah,
Yep,
I like
it's
the
pretty cool.
printed tile or printed dish on there. It's pretty awesome.
Is everybody sorting? No building? No, I was building.
I'm sorting. In fact, I'll show you guys. I've been doing this all day. This is what I still have left to sort. You can see it. I don't know
Oh, that ain't too much.
Well, not anymore, but that's a third of what I had.
It'll be a long time before I ever see that small amount to sort.
Well, no, this is just tiles. It's just purely tiles.
Just tiles.
I've sorted them from my larger collection of stuff to sort, so I could just do the tiles. So this is not all that I have to sort, it's just what I'm doing today.
But I think I am going to take this opportunity to bow out now.
Yeah, I'm going to go into too. We'll catch you all later.
Yeah,
Bye, Kittenville. Reed, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Later,
later. So long, dude, Jude. You have a good night.
Well, I'm going to time bow out as well. You guys all have a good evening.
Okay. I think we lost Reed.
I think he went snack hunting.
I wonder where Reed went.
Snack hunting.
Oh.
He's looking for something to munch on. I think that's what I heard earlier. I don't know.
Might be.
Yeah. I don't know where. I don't know why Hoosier never showed up tonight. And who else are we met? Buttchop.
Well, we're missing Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin didn't ever come by.
No.
I can't think of who else I normally see in here. And oh yeah, in Lego. Sorry about falling asleep on you last week.
How long did you guys chat for after? Because I saw something. Like I went out late.
With the last two in there, and that I know of, and I fell asleep, and that was somewhere around 1:45. And I can't even remember what the heck we were talking about. But he's a pretty cool T-fall. So he likes looking for Lego in the thrift stores like I do. I hadn't been in a while to get. I had been picking Lego up at the flea market.
I've found some good deals at the flea market occasionally.
Yeah, I ran across this dude, and he's got. He started bagging loose Lego in these big freezers, Ziploc, and he sells that thing for $10.
Nice. My only problem is I'm really picky in like new Legos, so I don't buy a lot of thrifts or used anymore.
Well, see, that's the thing. Some of the bags had new stuff, the newer stuff, and then I got a couple of bags that had some old stuff, Like one of them actually had this little piece in it.
Oh, nice.
It's partially broken, but the little tip piece is broken, but it's still, so it will go crooked. But it would still work in if you just playing something, because it will. You can
Right.
It's missing the spring out of it, but I can find a spring to put in it if I want to.
Yeah.
But
well, I found so I have 2 stores by me, like within about 10-15 minutes away, that are used Lego stores. Like one's called BAM, and the other one's called Dark Prime Collectibles. And so I finally got one of the things I've been wanting for years, and it's a cross section for my 9-volt train. Because it's the one that makes the X. I've been looking for that for a long time.
Oh, did you finally get one?
Huh?
You finally
yeah,
get
I finally got one, and it was for like $25, so it wasn't that bad. Price wise.
Well, I hadn't sorted through this bag, but I just spotted through the side. It had this piece, and it's got a pair of scissors.
Oh yeah, that's from Friends originally.
Yeah, it's in the. You get scissors like that also in the detective office.
Yeah, but it came in Friends first.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So I know where he gets the stuff, and it's sometimes there's other stuff in there, not too much, but like there's a gum wrapper I see in this bag, and some keys to one of them little bitty small locks. There's a set of keys right there, you know. But and he actually gave me a discount the last time I bought one from him. I think I bought 4 bags, and he gave me $5 off. So, but I didn't get to go by there this last weekend because I was too busy.
The other thing I picked up when I got the cross-track thing was the little baby in the baby carrier from the Mountain People set. Because I didn't want to buy the whole set. I just wanted that baby carrier thing.
Yeah, that one had the eagle and a few things. That was a pretty cool one.
Well, that and the eagle are the only 2 things I wanted from that set, and I've got both now.
Well, hopefully they'll go on sale.
Hey, Brick Pasta's in the chat.
Hey, Brick Pasta.
Yeah. We might go post show earlier than usual tonight because I'm beat today. I'm even more tired than I usually am.
Well, you had a big stressful day, dude. I mean, come on.
Yeah, a little bit more stressful than I'd like to have. So,
I mean, you might actually even be a little hurt and not realize it yet. It probably won't hit you till tomorrow, anyways.
Well, I'm supposed to be bowling in a tournament tomorrow morning, so it should be.
Hey, Buttchop's in the chat.
Oh my God! What the heck? Oh, was he trying to wake me? Somebody must have told him it's time to wake up Reed. It's like I don't think it's gonna help. I wish it would, but. Hey, Buttchop. T-boned a sign with my driver's door today, and the sign lost the battle, but the door got dented in the process. So, it's been a rough day. Oh, but we did open some CMFs on the stream tonight. I got 12 unique of the new CMFs. I got 13 duplicates. So crazy. Oh. Well, Lego must have sent something to Buttchop. You got a set today. That's good. Well, that's good. It's always good to get sets in the mail. I'm just waiting for those parts from Brick Vibe. That's all I'm kind of waiting on for stuff in the mail. I don't think I'm expecting anything else. So. The gifts with purchase from Lego right now aren't so great. makes me want to jump out and buy stuff on the website. So,
well, I want the Year of the Pig set, but I'll just buy it later from somebody because
the which one?
The Chinese New Year Pig set.
Oh, okay.
Is that still being given away? That's the one. That's what I was wanting to go to Lego store for.
I don't know if it's still available because they did it for a really short time. But
was it just recently when they just did it?
Convention later this year, so I'm not worried.
What? Well, see, last year
was it a recent one where they just did it as a GWP recently?
Yeah, like the last week or two. It might it might have just started or something, but it's only for like a week or something. But it's, you know, they did the Year of the Dog last year.
Last year they did the Year of the Dog for the whole month of January and half of February, because I went in January and got one. Then I went back a month later in February and got another one.
Yeah, I mean, you can always go in the store and ask. I mean, it's one of those things where sometimes they'll run longer if stores still have them. Some stores might run out, others might not. So
yeah, well, that's what happened for me for the 100 store minifigure. Was I went like 2 or 3 days after the weekend was over, but the store by me still had it, so I was able to get one.
Yeah, I went the day of, and I had to ask for the poster because they didn't have them out at the register.
Yeah, I didn't get the poster, but I didn't really care because I don't do anything with posters. So
yeah, I really ain't got no space to hang it up, but I'm gonna figure out something to do with it.
Well, I when I moved, I had so many Lego posters that I hadn't done anything with for like 20 years worth of posters, and I just got rid of all of them. I mean, I didn't throw them away. I gave them to another AFOL, but
I collected a few of them. Plus, I have some of the city ones that were pretty cool that showed the landscaping and stuff. But I mean, they're somewhere. I have them somewhere. I've got some. Plus, I mean, I collected some of the rare ones, like, you know, you ordered stuff through the shop at home and got some stuff back in the day from Star Wars and stuff like that. So I collected.
I kept some of them, but I gave away a lot of them because I just had so many. In fact, like for the Lego movie, the first Lego movie, I got a ton of the posters of the individual characters, like, you know, Lucy and Emmett and Unikitty. I got a whole stack of them because I was at the event at Legoland. So like they literally like just had a pile of them at the end of the night, and nobody was taking them, so I took a whole bunch.
Yeah, the only Lego posters I have is the 100 store poster and Lego Movie 2 poster. So.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, Chinese thing, it was my vehicle that got hurt and not me. I mean, obviously, you know, I mean, I was just on a ramp. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, I mean, there wasn't much that, you know, was going to get hurt unless I rolled or something. But yeah, you know, it's just a vehicle. It's not, you know, I mean, and actually, I guess I'm kind of lucky I hit it on the side and not on the front, because who knows what would happen there. You always wonder if the sign falls in, smashes the windshield, you know, so. Oh, yeah. It just, I mean, it makes me laugh is in terms of all my incidents with a vehicle, I've never hit like a moving vehicle. I've always hit like stationary objects, trees, posts, poles, signs, you know. Don't hit anything that really, don't hit a moving thing.
I don't
hit people usually. What happens is they hit me. I've been in like 4 or 5 car accidents where cars have hit me in various ways. My last was one of the worst because my entire car got totaled. And that was about almost 2 years ago now.
Well, I mean, they could maybe total my vehicle because it's old enough now at this point to do 04. I mean, I guess if there's not much value, I guess they could total it, but it is what it is. So.
Well, yeah, that was the thing that one of my other cars that I had, it was supposed to be totaled, but because they said it wasn't worth much. But the damage was just on the corner of the back bumper, so it was like totally drivable. So I didn't total it because it was still drivable. Until I got into another accident, then it wasn't drivable.
Buttchop, if you're working tomorrow, you're not doing a stream with Pasta then, or what? Pasta's gonna be streaming by himself? That kind of sucks. Maybe I need to send my number to. I need to send my phone number to Pasta. And he can just give me a wake up call. I'll have to like jump on. I don't know if I'll be ready to wake up that early, but you never know. If I get some sleep, maybe. But I think we're gonna end the stream this week. I appreciate everybody coming in. I just, it's been a rough day. I mean, I had a lot more energy when I started, but I think I've fallen asleep twice. Almost been a snore vibe stream. So
that's fine.
That's fine.
Thanks for everybody coming in. I mean, next week, obviously, Lego Movie 2 is opening, but I mean, not this Saturday, Pasta, cool. But I mean, I'll probably still do a stream on Friday night and go see the movie Saturday, probably next weekend. So I'll still be streaming even though it's opening weekend. So we'll have some fun still. So, but I think I'll end it. Thanks for everybody watching. Obviously, it's the weather across the country is probably having an effect on everybody. So, but have a good stream, guys. If anybody's got extras or duplicates of the new CMFs, leave notes in the comments, and we'll patch people up with things that people need. So, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.
Buddy, good night.
Night, guys.
Good night, Jim Bob.